Mhm. Okay. I am good to go. Stream appears to be healthy. Okay. So, the last dev stream was real quick. Uh, but this one, I don't have anything that could be going on this evening, so we're going to try to stick with this. Yeah, so the last stream ended up being kind of nice because it was kind of a sampler of what I've done lately. Whereas tonight we're gonna actually do some stuff. So, what you're looking at may look really strange and busy. I promise you it's not that busy, but it is busy. This is a new sort of mini dungeon that I've devised. And it is related to level 8. So we're technically it is level 8 in the sense that like these towers I'm developing are part of level 8. Yeah. I don't know, I may change that, but it's whatever for now. Like, nothing can really go wrong. Because the idea is, in Galito Shoal, in the southeastern corner of my world, overall, this is southeastern Tyrannus, and it's in the southeast corner. I guess first thing I can show, first of all my bridges are actually properly handled. I actually had a note over here on one of these screens that looks like I did remove that was like properly handle these bridges for when I get the flippers. I had that in demo 5. You have the flippers now, so this was my time to actually do that, and I did. These bridges all function basically these bridges are done for demo 6 unless I have some need to really change it. It also occurred to me I kind of want to wait. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. These walls can actually connect. Well, I kind of wanted them to be separate, but I'll figure that out. Not a crucial thing. That's a minor detail. Mount Dorado has changed, at least on the eastern side here. I never really liked how it was so small. Also, it's really quiet. Let's get some music going, especially southeastern Tyrannus, Mount Dorado. That's got some good music. Like with Vanilla Marsh, I feel like some of my areas are a bit smaller than I would like, but also, is this too loud? But also, is this too loud? Like with Vanilla Marsh. Okay, it's not too loud. Some of my sub areas are a little small, and luckily I had some good ideas and the space to make southeastern Mount Dorado much bigger, which is what I wanted. Because there's actually a lot going on in this mountain. It's just a bunch of caves right now, but I have some big plans for those caves. Also, just kind of a random thing, sidewalls. Sort of just decided to make these, although it occurred to me that I'm missing something else I'd want with them, but that's fine for now. I don't want to get distracted. Yeah, so this area is pretty good. Last I showed Leviathan's Lair and all that, but now we're further southeast of that. You have these sunken ships where I actually do have... Where the heck am I? I'm over here. Where I have some... I guess I could demonstrate the bridges. So yeah, they operate properly. I'm over here. That happens. I come down here. Maybe in the future I'll make it to where... Yeah, so right now this water that I'm drowning in is basically like flipper level 3 water. Meaning you need flippers of level 3 to swim. It's just a way of preventing you from cheesing this. Maybe eventually what I'll do is I'll have you do like a falling animation, which would require a script. Okay, also, this is kind of annoying. Or like if I chose to like go down, obviously it's just solid right now, but maybe going down would trigger like a dropping down animation. And then it triggers the secrets, because triggering secrets is what makes them transparent. Like now I can't walk over there and you can see the transparency. Yeah, I don't know. I could do more with that right now, but I'm not worried about it. That's not the priority. But yeah, so just been doing a lot of the level 3 area, which is what's in this bottom right corner. I think this is a really cool entrance here. Yeah, I think it looks real neat. Now we're in Galito Shoal. Yeah. And inside of Galito Shoal, you have some of these sunken ships, which in the lore is from ancient times, basically, without me saying too much. But you can actually go in the wreckages. And got some really cool music for it. I did actually get these guys working. As you can see, they're actually doing a good amount of damage. I'm actually surprised that hit me. But kind of using how I developed the Hylian rack, where you got the massive sword, as like a template for this. Yeah, it's actually really cool. Link's setup right here is not too far off from what he'll have naturally at this point in the game. The only difference is he won't have the long shot. He obviously won't have these, although he may have one of them. I don't remember which. And he won't have the wand, at least not until level 8. But yeah, there you go. That's a little taste of that. But the big thing... Oh, that's a little awkward. And what is this? Ah, heh. Okay, so that's what I planned for those ships. So level 3. What layer are you on? Level 3. Level 8 is basically this here plus these 3 towers. So before I could do level 8, I am doing these towers, which is what I plan on finishing tonight. I plan on easily finishing them tonight. But like this tower, for instance, is completely done. And the music that you're hearing is very, very intentional. It wasn't just, oh, this is cool music. This is why. Yes. These towers are quite literally Stone Tower Temple from Majora's Mask. I'm kind of torn on how level 8 is going to go. Because you would think with 3 towers that ultimately unlock level 8 have this kind of mechanic, you would think, oh, okay, well then level 8 is going to be like that. I also tried to do these towers where you didn't get any keys, but going just based off of like secret triggers, which I actually found out you could do a screen state too, because there's screen state carryover. A key was just a more elegant way of making sure you get to this before proceeding onward. I've already fully tested this, so this should work fine. But you would think that with the prominent means for getting into level 8 being this kind of mechanic, you would think level 8 would have that. That wasn't actually my original plan. But obviously that's what we're going to figure out tonight after I finish these towers. Because I have basically 1.5 towers done. This tower's... Oh, that's right. This tower is completely done. It should work perfectly fine. Oh god, I just realized. Huh. I didn't account for that. Oh wait. Ha! It doesn't actually mean anything because you can't do anything. Right? Oh wow. I didn't even think about doing that, and it didn't end up hurting anything. Oh, well, actually, hang on. This is a problem. Oh, well. Interesting. I thought you could bomb jump up that. So doing that actually doesn't gain you anything. Alright, well that's good. Yeah, because like going down here is not going to do anything for you. In fact, all it did was make me now have to take a longer way to get back. Oh. It actually requires me to do this again. Wait, do I need it upside down? Hang on. I'm like forgetting how I did this. No, it needs to be upside down. But these towers aren't intended to be long or complicated. It's literally a 5-screen vertical tower. That's all this is. Oh, I think I unlocked this and went straight across. I did that a lot in my testing for some reason. Yeah, you gotta do that. And I think you could just do this like this. Courtesy to Emily for the awesome, the function with the math to do the rotation, because I didn't really know how to do that. I'm not that great with math, so she helped me write that. Well, when I say help me write that, I mean she wrote that. But it works fantastically, and more importantly, now I also have logic in my code base that does that sort of thing. So now you're at the top of this tower. I figured it was fitting to play Galito Shoals music since you're outside. I like the detail of trees in the background here and water on the background over there because you are in a shoal. There's a lot of water, but there's also a lot of trees. So the whole point of doing these towers... Oh, yeah, so with the bomb jumping, you were able to hear... I wasn't... Okay, well, okay, also this happens a lot. And it happens a lot in side view. I think it's with the new hero movement, new Link movement. Oh, that actually killed me. Well, you know what? Where does this take me? I'm real curious. Yeah, I was gonna say, technically I'm still in the tower, even if it doesn't sound like it. I literally just have a script that's... Why is this still happening? I literally have a script that just plays that music, so yeah. Anyway, so you need to light the brazier in each of these 3 towers to get into level 8. And honestly, I'm really proud with how... Oh, wait, hang on. I was still testing this because it looked like I actually might be able to get out. I just died before. Whoops, a little premature there. Okay, so this is bad because soft lock, and also this. Oh, that's so dumb. Just please don't do that, guys. It's very precise, so you have to try real hard to get out there. But anyway, so there's the brazier. So this tower's done. And then you go down and it takes you in here. Yeah, I originally had the idea that you can exit through there because that's the entrance. So this was what I really like. Each tower I kind of had like an idea of how like sort of a gimmicky sort of thing aside from the obvious big gimmick. This one was the exit to the top of the tower is on the same screen with the entrance at the bottom. Yeah. So that's the entrance and this is the exit. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I think I made it to where you can't leave properly with it inverted. Obviously, you could just have 6, and that kind of cheeses it because now we're back here. And if you're ever curious where you are in the map up there, it says Marauder's Watchtower and Marauder's Watchtower INV for inverted. But yeah, as you can see, there's fire up there now. And I already wrote the script at level 8 at the entrance. To where it will not open. Yeah, this door will not open. It can open, as you can see, but it will not open until you've lit all 3 braziers. So that's one tower, that's another tower, and then you got another tower up here. This one is half done. I've gotten the non-inverted part done. And mentally and conceptually, it works. I've mapped it out. It seems to work fine. Unfortunately, this is the way I've been doing this. I don't know a nicer way to generate the inverted parts of the tower. But, like, basically, I take this, I rotate it 180. Now I go to the bottom and build it. It's a little annoying, but that's also why I'm not doing a giant dungeon for these. Would I want to eventually do a full-scale dungeon with the invertedness? Basically do my own, stone tower temple? Yes, I would love to. However, from a lore standpoint, I don't know how I'm going to do that. So I guess if you don't want to know any lore and you want to wait for like the gameplay to reveal that, I'd advise either skipping ahead quite a bit or just stop watching right now. But I'm not going to reveal that much. I'm basically going to reveal the big question in gaming. Does it just work because is game, or is there an actual logical reason for why magic thing works? And my explanation... Okay, wait, so it's 1, 4, 8, 9, 4, 8... Okay, so one less. My reasoning for why magical thing does magical thing is because... And you already know this if you played Demo 5. This should not be a surprise. Pirates are not normal pirates in my quest. Pirates are magical. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. I should have done my screenshot differently. Well, anyway, it goes up 1, 2, 3 combos. So I did one too many. Pirates are magical in my quest. Wait, I thought this was 9 though. Oh, it's because I did a platform here. Pirates are magical in my quest. And also I keep getting distracted. So this needs to be the right-facing switch. The upside, right side up, right facing. Yes. Pirates are magical in my quest. It's a concept I've really been playing with, and it was actually that concept was first introduced, oddly enough, in level 4. Given how that's where you get the Lens of Truth. You got the Lens of Truth from the pillaged prison, which, that was all magical. And in the lore that runs deeper than just level 4. There's a lot to that. Trying to think of this and also talk about lore is apparently tough on my brain right now. So that's basically why building Go Flip. It's these pirates are magical, and I explain it as this was their defense mechanism in history that kept them safe, basically. Kept intruders out. That's basically my explanation for how something like a flipping tower exists. Obviously, I don't feel like I wouldn't need to explain it find an explanation for it. I could just say it's magic. I feel like that's what a lot of people would do, is just say, it's magic. That's why magic thing work magic. But in case anyone's new to me or my quest, that ain't how I roll. I like having explanations for things because if you establish your own continuity for things, even if it's not necessary, by doing so, you can create a more succinct world that can have bigger payoffs for certain things and how they work. Like hearing that, pirates are magical. Simply just establishing that as a thing that exists in the game opens the doors for some really cool, like lore potential, big. I was gonna say big drops. I don't like using that vernacular. Big explanations for how things work. It just makes it more interesting, because just saying like that's actually why so far in my quest you'll see a severe lack of just like, because like Zelda's big on inexplicable magic warps that take you from one place in a dungeon to the other. Now, at face value as a player, I don't mind those. Like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, make a shortcut that's just a warp. Like the original, the Nintendo made Zeldas did that. However, I find it much more engaging and exciting if you use shortcuts in a game that are natural and can be explained by, oh, the dungeon just simply flowed that way. I think that's much more enjoyable to me. I think they're responding to this one, actually. Ooh, I would need an upside down rock. Let's just flip that bad boy. I find that much more enjoyable. So that's why explaining things that perhaps don't need to be explained, like why a magic tower flip, establishing that it's magic pirates that have this ability and have the technology to do such a thing. There's so much I could do with that. And especially how, like, by the time you get to this point in the quest, you've probably been playing well over the 20 hours. Like, well over 20. I mean, you're either well over 20 or at 20. And when you got to level 4, I mean, geez, you're probably at, I don't even know, maybe 10 hours less. You're not that far into the game. Okay, because that's this screen. I'm just going to be passively putting these here. I'll just do that because my stairs are not that far. But I don't know. That's sort of my mentality towards having a lot of explanations to things that otherwise may not need explanations. And that's just how I operate. That's what my mentality is with developing my quest. Is I want there to be a reason for why things are the way they are. And yes, it creates a lot of work on my part. A lot of extra work. Because, like, I've literally had... What? Okay. I've literally, like, scrapped really good ideas because it didn't fit with, like, continuity or lore. I shift-clicked on this. I don't know why I didn't grab it. Which does suck, you know, to not be able to do some really cool ideas because it doesn't fit in my own little, I guess what you could say is headcanon that actually becomes real canon since it's my story and I say so. But I do feel like every time that's happened, what I've come up with in the end ended up being better. Because it not only was it still a good idea and it worked, but it also matched my continuity. So I guess that's just a little taste of, like, my mentality towards stuff and, like, sort of the law that I follow as I am creating my quest. Technically, I didn't do this with the other towers, but these need to be flipped. Like, I should actually go back here. That needs to get flipped. Oh yeah, because that's technically upside down. That's the only hookshot spot. I was also trying to do these towers to not, like, specifically trying to not do hookshot spots. I tried not to do keys or hookshot spots. I was trying to challenge myself to completely make these dungeons where it guides you through the route that I want you to take solely through the flipping mechanic. But, yeah, that's real hard. Especially considering I have never done anything like this, and this is a real challenge. Like, that's another thing. I try to do unique things in this quest to where, like, wait. Oh no. I've been doing the wrong room. God dang it, I've been doing the wrong room. I'm supposed to be doing this one. I've been trying to do new things as often as I can. Like, I could very easily just, like, reuse dungeon ideas and keep recycling that. God dang it. But I specifically don't want to do that because enough quests do that. And I also have some ideas that I want to do. That's actually more of the reason. I have ideas and I want to see them play out. I get kind of a giddy feeling when I think of a really cool idea and it's like, ooh, I really want to implement that and I want to see what that plays like. And I mean, I don't expect every idea I have to be a banger. Like, I don't expect everything to be amazing. Like, every dungeon to be like these, like, even these towers could be really cool, but they could suck when you actually, like, play it, you know? I also need to make flipped pots. Oh. Come here, guys. You're about to get flipped. Right here. So then I also need to go here. Copy there, edit. Make you the flipped boy. You. Make you the flipped boy. You. Make you the flipped boy. There we go. Alright. Question is do I want them to be the exact same pots? So let's see. So that needs to be that one. Oh, there we go. Cool. But yeah, I mean, I don't expect every dungeon to be amazing by any means. I mean, like every quest that anyone plays, you're gonna go through it and be like, oh, these levels were good. These levels kind of sucked. They weren't as fun. You know, like, I fully expect that to happen. Like, yeah. So, I guess, like, it doesn't impact me at all when I have an idea of of a dungeon I want to do. It doesn't impact me. The concern of, oh no, this might not come off well. I don't think I have been. I think every dungeon idea I've come up with, I've sort of ran with it and then just, you know, wanted to see how it turned out. But I guess back to, like, with regards to level 8, I don't really know what I'm doing for level 8. I really don't. I would like... So the original idea was level 8 was going to be a more traditional dungeon. Which, I don't know if that's going to go over well, considering you literally have these stone tower, temple-esque towers that you need to get into it, and then you get into level 8, and it's like, oh, well, that's all it is now? But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I feel like I don't talk about these things that often on stream, so I thought it would be kind of cool. Talk about it from more the development standpoint and the mindset mentality I have when doing certain things with dev. Oh, you need to go up one more because this is like this. Yeah, there we go. And then you get a switch. But I don't know if any of it's interesting. It's just my mentality towards dev. Okay, so it's the left side, and on the ledge we have the dark boy, and then we have little yellow boy, and then water boy. Whoops. There we go. All right, so now those pots are the same. So now you get all of that, and then specifically for that part there's a gap, and then let's do 16, 17. There we go. Nice. Okay. So that's the entirety of that screen. Yeah, and this is a bit of a slow process because I need to make absolutely sure that it's exactly the same. Otherwise, that would be strange. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 units high. 1, 2, 3, 4 units high of ladder. And then it goes right into a ceiling, which has 4. Then we do that. Oh, but then we go back into that there, because then we do that and that. Oh, this wall's actually here. There we go. And then we do a median piece here. And then we have these, which I'm just going to grab these directly. It's down 3. And you're just that. Yeah, one thing I really like about this dungeon is the situations like this, where you see a ladder and it's like, oh, how can I access that? I just think that's a really cool feeling that gives, and it was a feeling it was giving me as I first started doing this, these dungeons. Like, oh, that's so cool. Like, you first enter and you don't really know what's going on, and then you see that and you're like, whoa, cool. I'm also gonna change that, which means I need to change that. What? Oh, I went over too much. Yeah, because that's a little strange. It's better. And I just need to make sure anytime I change something, I change it on both sides. Okay, so triggering secrets does the ladder, the switch, and removes that block. Oh, I didn't even finish the ladder. So right, oops. There. So 16 adds that. 17 does the switch, wherever that is, and then 18 does that. Where's the switch? The switch is right by the hookshot spot. Okay, so 17 is this, and 16 is ladder. Lovely. All right. Last screen, which is literally the entrance to the place. And then I'll just make sure I have all the secrets done. And then we'll test, and then we'll develop the third and final tower, which... no idea. Sort of other gimmick I was kind of going with these was I like the first tower having both switches in the same room. This one, you have one switch at the bottom, one switch at the top. No idea what the last one's going to be. We're going to figure that out together. Oh boy. Okay, so you're the ladder that actually goes out. One, two, three, four. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Whoops, I went a little too high, it would appear. I just noticed a soft lock spot right here. Shoot. Actually, I think I just thought of how to get around it too. Don't worry about that in a moment. Because the thing is, it's hard to sort of mentally consider all things that could go wrong with this. So, frankly, I'm a little surprised I haven't found more soft locks than I would have imagined that there would have been more soft locks than I've found. But so far, I haven't tested much, and these dungeons have just kind of worked. So, perhaps I'll actually get through these dungeons without having too many major issues with soft locking. Alright, so the only thing we're missing here, and I need a right-facing ground switch. And my switches I can only grab from these. So if I ever grab these, then I'm doing something wrong. Just with how the mechanism works. So hitting that would... yeah, so... need a ground facing the way. Is this not correct? No, it would be this. It would be this guy. Yeah. Wait, the switch is facing left, which would mean it needs to face right. Oh no. That's true from the one that is still inverted. This is literally the one I need to place. Yeah. Okay. See, it's so easy for me to get myself turned around mentally. There's 3, and then it goes down until there. Yes. So do that. There's also a button, so we need to get our button. That's not the right C set for that button. No, yeah, it is. That goes there. So you have 16 and 17. 17 then gets that. 16 is ladders. I already did all the screen state carryovers, so I shouldn't need to worry about that. We're gonna actually put that there. Okay, so let's see. So hitting this triggers that. Hitting this triggers that. It's fine. Ooh, is that another soft lock spot? And there's that state carryover. So state carryover I'm referring to as that rock. That rock doesn't trigger secrets and it doesn't react to secrets. It reacts to screen state, which I found out you can actually do that with X states. Carry over X states. And there's also reset X states. I hope I don't forget that this exists because I can see that being useful. But yeah. Okay. I did all the screen state carryovers, so I shouldn't need to worry about that. Now all I need to do is, unfortunately, I need to copy all these combos here. So these are the combos that actually manages the flipping mechanic. It's entirely scripted, and it relies on these combos. All I have to do here... Oh, well, it's not that one. The first combos in these lists react to the switch being hit. So you hit the switch, that completes its flipping animation, and then it switches to this combo, which has Flip the Place, which simply just has a DMAP screen and layer that it draws the actual... Because the way the flipping animation works is it basically takes the... think of it as it takes a picture of the screen as a bitmap, puts it on top on whatever layer I designate, which in my case I said layer 4, which is, as you can see, I use layer 0, 1, 2, 3, so 4 is going to go above. But below the subscreen, originally it was scripted for layer 7, and it would actually go over the subscreen when it rotated, which was a little strange. So I made it 4. Subscreen draws on layer 7. Technically, I could just set it to 6, and it wouldn't make a difference, but eh. And then it warps you, because obviously these are 2 separate maps. So this one, I don't think it matters. Yeah, doesn't really matter. The only thing I need to make sure of is that I have you warp to the right places, which with DMAP offsets, it's been a little strange, but I think I recall what it is. For the screen, you want the screen number that you want -8. So not OX2C, but 44 -8, that would be 36. So this should be screen 36. Because obviously flipping is going to take you from there to there. And then this one is going to take you here, 107, so 99. So you're going to go, not that one. You're going to go to 99. Okay, so theoretically, aside from making sure my warps are good, this is all I have to do. Yeah, it's 94. Takes you to that one. Opening wipe. Done. And then I'll need to design the top floor of this guy. Which, honestly, at this point, I could just kind of make it the same thing, because these are the same towers. So now the screen looks good. We're gonna need our flame, which is this guy. So 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. 2 is the one. Okay. And then, did I have you go into the inverted one? Yeah, it does go to the inverted because you need to be at the inverted in order to yeah, it's a little weird the way I did that. you need to be in the inverted one in order to get out. So bottom. That'd be that. Go. Perfect. Okay. So I think this is good to test now. So that's this tower. Oh shoot. I can't test with this. So I believe this one has normal hook shot. And that's all that really matters. Hey, Emily. It's going well. Just working through. Shoot, I forgot a thing. So it needs to go to Galito Shoal, which I forgot what the DMAP was for that. Need the flame. I don't remember where my flame was. I believe it's 4. Nope, 5. There you are. Page 24. And it took me to 23. That's always nice. This is screen 45. Oh, it's 45. So we need to go here. Shoot. I think it was 89. I forgot it's not DMAP, it's map. Perfect. All right. So now we test. I like how I already see a flaw. Where did I see that right there on the opening screen? Dang it, my map keeps getting offset. Ah. I put these on that layer. Whoops. They're supposed to be on layer 3, so that it's above everything. So before I actually test, let's walk through this mentally. So you climb up here, you can either go up, you can't actually go up, it's a dead end, and then you hookshot across. Point and no return, that's fine though. Ooh, wait, F16 in this tower is going to take you to the other tower. Yeah, okay, so we need continue point scripts here to prevent you from... Yeah, we need this. In fact, we're gonna need one here. Oh, wait. No, you don't. Yeah, you do. You do, actually. So this continue point script takes you to 58,112. So that's the screen. I'd say that's where this should take you. As well as here. And here. And here. Okay, so now I'm going to need more scripts for the interior. So I think the way I did it... Yeah, there's no continue point whatsoever. So... no continue points whatsoever. There's also no compass in these. No compass. I think continuing there is fine. There will be a well, I don't know yet. Okay. So now in these towers, this is the continue point here. So we're on the map 94, I believe. So all these are going to be 94. It's the same D map, but the screen's different. This is going to be 105. Which I actually want to test. Because there was that offset that was screwing with me before. I don't know if that's gonna mess with me here. Okay, good. Let's actually test if I leave the screen. I also like how my A and B items got removed. That's always fun. All right, so that seems to work fine. So this isn't 105, this is 107. This is 109. So that's set up there. Perfect. So I think we're all good now with continuing. There should not be any strange continue warping. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna actually walk through this. So then you go up. You basically climb all the way up. You do your first inverted. See, it's easier to walk through this once I've actually built the screens. So you do your first inverted. And then even if you could somehow bomb jump yourself onto this, it does nothing for you. So then you go up. And you actually have 3 ways you could go. You could go up here, you could go up here, you could go up here. Obviously, you can't go up here yet because you need to hit the switch, which is currently upside down. You have not yet hit, so that's a dead end. So now you have 2 ways to go here. One of which activates that, and then also lets you fall, hit, explode that rock, and then that's actually all you can do. You immediately have to go back down, flip it again. Wait, what? How is that supposed to work? Hang on. I think in my trying to prevent you from cheesing it, I sort of lost meaning in how this was going to work. Because now it's not. I don't know how this was going to work to begin with. Oh, actually, I think I know how it's going to work to begin with. I don't know why I did that way. Because this should have a carryover, yeah, state 1, because that's what the rock is. Actually, I think all I'm missing is this. Which, of course, is bad, because then you soft lock if you don't explode the rock. Wait, no, you don't. You have bombs. Oh, what if you don't have bombs? Then you're screwed. Alright. Well, I'm not going to do it this way. Oh, wait, I had to do it that way. That's how you prevent soft locking. Okay. So anyway, you come through, you hit that. Let me adjust this quickly. So you hit that. So let's see. At this point, you've hit that switch. You've now hit that switch. So now you can go up here. Ah, shoot. Ugh, I got myself confused. Okay, you come up. You haven't hit any switches yet. Right? You haven't hit any switches? No, you haven't. Then you go back up. You hit that switch. Activates the one with the pots. Explode that. Technically, you could go up higher, but that does nothing for you. Then you flip it. You drop down. Hit that switch, so then does the one next to the pots, or the one with the rock. You can go all the way down. Back across doesn't do anything for you. Yeah. So then you... Oh yeah, you have to route. If you fall all the way... Oh wait, you just have to. Oh man, you have to like route all the way around the tower again. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's not a huge dungeon. So then you flip it again. You can now take the left or the right. Taking the left then hits the last switch you need to get up there. So then all you're missing is that one. So you go back down, you flip it. And then where are you trying to go? You're trying to go there. So you could take either the left or right. Either would work. Well, you'd want to take the right. That's quicker. You fall in. You hit this. You hit that switch, which then takes you into this pit up here, which allows you to fall here. But now you need to get to the exit through. Okay, yeah, which you just do. Okay. Sweet. I think this dungeon works. Oops, well, close the wrong console. What? Oh, it sounded like the music restarted. I think it was just a funny time with the loop. Okay. I want the console up just in case something goes weird. Alright. So tower number 2. Can't do anything here. Got some pots, though. Just to check. Nice. Don't know why Link was facing up. That was a little weird. And I have no why is this? This is just starting to happen. That was not happening before. Okay. Let me climb the ever stair. And now let's not hit that. I'm pretty sure I know what happens. Yeah, falling just basically loops you back around, so you can't really soft lock yourself there. If I could theoretically get into that middle ladder, then I think you soft lock, but I don't even think you can. Obviously, that was kind of the desire that you can't. Oh, you just end up in like a dead end purgatory. Let me see if you can actually. I don't think you can. No, there's actually no way. You can't bomb jump that. Huh. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Did I do the wrong switch? No. You're the right switch. Is the other one broken? No, that one works. So I just messed the setup with... I just messed up the setup with the top one? Oh, or it just doesn't have the thing. Oh, or it's completely the wrong thing. Yeah. Wait. Oh. Wait, I'm getting myself confused. Oh, because it handles both. Okay, I'm gonna need 4 of these combos, apparently. The reason I only had 2 before is because both of these are on one screen, so one combo does it all. Okay, so that's that one. Well, all I need to know is that's that one, because then you take me to Screen 36 plus 8, 44. Wait. You take me to 44, which is here. Not that one. 99, which should be down here. Wait, you took me to 99. Oh, wait. 99 plus 8, 107. Okay. That was correct. That's this one. Okay. So now we take this guy. Let's put her there. So you take me to 35. Huh, close. And then this one takes me to 108. 100, actually. Oh, they did. Oh, cool. New Phasmo map. On the 11th. Interesting. Are you saying you want to try it out? Okay. So theoretically, everything with this dungeon should work. It should put me at the right spot. Nice. So can I actually... Oh, no. You can. Why does it not work now? Wait, so it worked here. Why not here? I mean, I'm glad it doesn't, but I don't know why. Alright, I messaged him. So let's see. So this does nothing for you. And of course you can't bomb yourself up. Oh, you can. But of course... First of all, it's very precise. And you don't even get close enough. What? Okay, that was weird. I couldn't climb. Can't get up here. Oh, I should also test that. You take me to the right place. At least it's really easy to know if it takes me to the right place because the screen won't look right. So wait, the lever was like that. Oh, I have my inverted switches inverted. Go figure. You apparently need to be that. Oh, yeah, I see what I got myself confused on. So that needs to face the wall. So this needs to be the one that faces the wall. Yeah, so then this would be that one. Let me save with that detail. It's gonna start me over. Oh, also, I just realized that. Well, if you think to do that, then good for you. If you don't, then you do it the intended way. It also took me a while to actually make these hookshot spots not solid, so it's kind of cool you can fly through. I think it's pretty neat. Okay, so smack that. Switch is facing Link. It should still face Link. Lovely. So now we have to go up this way. Okay, also, I exploded that rock and it didn't explode it, if that makes any sense. Oh, wait, it needs to go... Okay, I forgot about something. I sort of just set all of the triggers on this side, even though you don't trigger all these on this side. You trigger some on this side. So let me... Because, like, that has state carryover because you actually trigger that on this side. This you don't trigger on this side, so I need to actually mess this up. So on OX5B. Yeah, I thought about having them point at each other, but like for instance, the upside down switch literally isn't even a switch. So like it's actually impossible for it to trigger anything. It's incapable of doing so. Whereas like this rock, I will do a double carryover just because you could bomb it on either side if you forget to bomb it in one situation. 3B. Oh, well, there's no sense in doing screen state since, yeah. I mean, yeah, I thought originally when I started doing this, I thought about just having them double carryover, but like I said, in the situations where there literally is no trigger on that screen, then yeah, I mean, technically I can make it to where you can shoot an arrow, but in that case, then you're breaking my dungeon logic, so can't really do that anyway. Then this should have carryover for X states. I like fat finger, of course I did. And then this doesn't have anything to carry over. So then here, you also have nothing to carry over. You have carryover to 5B. This should have carryover, so this carries over. Oh, it's literally to the inverted screen, so, or like, you know, it's 5 highs, so the middle one inverts to the same horizontal. So 4B. Do that. Okay. You don't have carryover other than bombs. Okay. All right. Yeah, so like I should be able, because like here I can bomb this. I forgot. I honestly forgot that all that was part of it. Not really. Oh, I remember the idea I was trying to do with that. Now it just looks a little strange. Oh wait, I could just hit that now. Wait. Interesting. What does that actually affect now, I wonder? That I didn't account for that. I didn't consider that, you know, you could bomb through walls. So that just means when I flip it, I can actually go through there. I believe it was this one, right? Oh. Okay, so all it really did was make it to where I don't need to flip the dungeon as often. It doesn't actually break anything. I just saved myself some time, basically. A lot of up and down. I could have actually just fallen here. That would have been quicker. Oh, so that didn't... That's because when I built the inverted, I didn't build it with the right combos. Because like with these, I use those. Whereas here... Why didn't I just use that at that point? There. Okay, actually, that's fine. It just means you flip the dungeon less. I mean, you're still having to flip it a bunch of times. But I think you flip it one less time than I was originally thinking you would. Yeah, okay, there's literally no other way I can go, so I have to flip it here. Now we're gonna see if all those states stayed. Huh. That one didn't seem to take. So I'm on the pot room. 4B. Oh, I just simply didn't do the flag. Oh, I put on the wrong thing. And it's also the wrong combo. Yeah, you're a little inverted, so yeah, it'd be that one. Okay, I was gonna say, I completely forgot what I was actually going for. Eat. Nice. And oh no, I am stuck. Whatever will I do? And the state obviously carried over. I don't know which way is optimal here. No. I mean, you could have gone either way, but the other one was quicker because it puts you right next to it. I think it's this one, right? Yeah. No. Well, there's two issues here. Someone didn't put a return square. And someone also didn't put a music FFC. But yeah, dungeon works. Apparently the clouds are solid. Oh no. Oh, I forgot a layer. Because this has layer 4, 11279. I could just reuse that. There, now the clouds look better. So same deal. We should be able to, honestly, I could use Din's Fire too. It's the same thing. Nice. Oh, except because I'm in side view, the fire falls. That's funny. You can see it for a brief moment. Okay, well, that clearly was not the right return square here either. Needs to be this one. 2C. Wait. It didn't actually take me there. Wait, so how did this work? Oh, I forgot I needed to do that kind of... That's weird. Alright. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to save. Yeah, apparently I did make it obey gravity. Sorry about that. I am back. I'm also designing a Zelda game. Board game version. Oh, Final Fantasy. Ooh, cool. I love Final Fantasy. Yeah, sorry, I had to step away for a moment. Let's test this again. Yeah, nothing I can do there. Let's see, so I could choose to bomb that now, but I'm gonna not choose to bomb that now. We're just gonna hit the switch. So I can choose to do it this way. This would be a really short-sighted way to do it, because I gotta bomb myself. But there we go. Of course, now I can actually go up here. It does nothing for me. I need to hit that switch, which means I need to invert it again. By doing a turn-based war game and board game form, and that's because players will lose track of their places and just keep that list. This will get really long. Yeah. Still a really cool concept, though. Couldn't you also design stuff within the game to mitigate that problem? Wait, so I want the left side. Whoa. Okay, so that carryover is not immediate. It's a bit strange. But what? Wait, why was it only that? So I'm going up the non-inverted side. Weird. Okay, so now I basically need to invert it and then go down that again, right? Yeah, because I can't do this. There's still one more. Well, that was a bit strange. Couldn't even hear the sound of me swinging my sword. This way would be better, because this takes me straight to it. Geronimo. Actually, the other way was better. I don't know what I was thinking. So let me just fly up this ladder. And back outside. There you go. Okay, so that did that. So now going back down here should take me here. Okay. Where does F16 take me here? Okay, that's what I thought. So you technically can F6 out. All right. So wait, what happened? That wasn't immediate. So this screen here has X state carryover, right? That's all it does, is it just carries over state 1 to 5C. For some reason, this guy doesn't, like, these four. So all of these combos here are state 1. Like, these are all 5 of them. these three and this one go right away. This one doesn't, but yet it's all the same triggers. Response X state 1 advance a combo. It's all the same stuff, but this one for some reason appeared during the screen scrolling transition and then would vanish. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me either. It doesn't have a lot of problem solving puzzle Zelda. You have though. Here, make it. Yeah, flip upside down if you have to. I mean, yeah. Zelda's much more puzzly. Turn-based is much more like survive and succeed. That is impossible. Well, you saw it here, folks. Like, I know that they're all the same. I could show you, but I know that they're all the same because I literally made one and then copied and pasted. So this guy right here, this is the one in question. It doesn't have anything going on here. Nothing's checked. Nothing here. Combo change 1. Doesn't make any sounds or anything. Nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing special. X state 1. That's it. That's all there is to that guy. And then this, like all the others. Summarize is much better. I mean, that's all it is. It's literally combo change 1, reacting to X state 1. Wait, summarize? Oh, you're not telling me to summarize? What do you mean summarize? Yeah, I haven't updated for a while. How long has it been since I updated? This long. I haven't been trying to keep as up to date as I used to because I didn't want to have to deal with a bunch of code changes as a result of updates. I wanted to just be able to crank away at dev and then eventually do an update and then deal with all that. Oh, that's actually really convenient. Summarize. I love that. But yeah, I don't know why that was like that. But that's 2 towers now that are done. And now I only have 1 more. Oh, sounds good, Emily. Thanks for hopping on. That summarize sounds really cool, so I'll definitely enjoy that. But now we have a 3rd tower to develop. So the first tower had both switches in the, not quite in the center. Would have been cool if they were in the center. But 2 switches in 1 screen. And the exit was in the inverted, which I guess that's how the second one is, and it's probably how I should keep the 3rd one. So I just need to think of a structure for this one that does something interesting. Also, these levers are actually going to be obscured by the lens. Because again, going along with the magic thing and the lore, for brief little snippet of lore about these towers is that, you know, you need to light all 3 braziers to get into level 8 into the actual keep, the cove, and they hide the levers with magic to where you need the lens to keep out intruders. So quite simply, I'm going to obscure them with the lens. That's basically all I'm saying. So I could do some other triggers here. But let's see. So let's say you enter here. I'm apparently drawing on layer 0. That's always nice. Interesting. I had a thought. What if the lever was in the first screen? Ooh. Ooh. I actually like this idea. I was gonna say the lever's in the first screen. And it's more of a free-falling kind of thing, you know? Like, what if quite simply the base of this one was like this? I actually want to increase that height. Question: will this work as an FFC? Indeed it does. Okay. Well, shoot, but there needs to be the exit, though. Well, how about it's not the whole floor? How about it's most of the floor? Or most of the screen? And what if you have to fall? Well, I don't know if I like that idea. I'm going to make this one a very open tower. Because I think this will be an interesting way to go about it. What program is this that you are making? There's all links in the description, but it's called ZQuest Classic. You might also see it referred to as Zelda Classic. Yeah. Also, I just realized this one I didn't have a key in. I might redesign the first tower to not have a key in it, because I didn't want to have keys in these. So the second tower is actually more true to what I wanted. So I need to think. You come through here, it's gonna be inverted. Ooh. Yep, Zelda Classic. This engine's been around since basically 1998, 1999, something like that. But of course, it has evolved a lot to where the engine is actually almost unrecognizable at this point. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have a switch on this side, switch on this side. Each of them corresponds to these. So like there'll be a switch here, switch here. This switch here will unlock this path down. Switch here unlocks that path. Oh, I just got an amazing idea where you have to, while free falling, hit switches. Because the thing is, your movement's immediately frozen when you hit the switch. Ooh, that might be what this tower's gonna be. It's gonna be more like a wind tunnel. I'm thinking what I might be trying. Can't talk. I think what I'm trying to go for here is each of these. You have to fall down each of these, and each one's gonna take you to a switch, which is gonna unlock your way out. Yes. But I still like my free falling idea, so. So the question is where do I want the switches? A program that lets you also import a Zelda map. Now, what do you mean by a Zelda map? Because you can import graphics and such in this engine. So these aren't going to be switches that are going to be here. I'm going to make custom ones that trigger a state, kind of like what that rock did in the last tower. That'll specifically clear out this and that. So I'm thinking... Yeah, these two switches are going to knock these out, but these two switches are actually going to bring the ladder back. Two segments for these two switches. So that ultimately gives you the purpose for falling down the two central ones. But then the purpose for falling down these... This is going to be kind of a two-phase tower, even though it's going to be super short still, but a two-phase tower. Hitting these switches are going to add the ladders and knock out the things. And then I'm thinking once all four... Okay, so for the record, this is getting insanely complicated, but the first two towers are very puzzle-oriented, and technically you could do these towers in any order. I don't know if I mentioned that. The order in which you do these towers is literally the order in which... Because, like, here's one... The tower I'm currently doing is this one. The tower I just finished a little bit ago was this one. The tower I finished before I started streaming was this one. There's no order to this. You just need to do all three of them. So you could make it as complicated as you want. Also, this is level 8. I already figured out what palette I have for it, so that's what's there. Although, honestly, it probably should have the same palette as this. I'll need to figure that out. Anyway. So you trigger all that. Then I'm thinking maybe it drops you here. Or no. I kind of like it to drop you on the edge, because now that's when you're going to get launched into some funness. Wait, how's this gonna work? Takes you to a Nintendo Switch. What? I don't know what you're referring to, Mr. Malfunction. Oh, but in order to also do all of this, you need to have another switch here. Otherwise, you're, a little soft locked. So you're going to drop down into this room, is the idea. So that's the ceiling. Oh shoot. Let's see how well this works. I'm gonna have islands with switches in here. That's how I'm thinking that's gonna work. Just want to make sure these aren't... making sure I didn't accidentally use those. These are going to be temporary switches where when you hit them, the floor gives out and you fall. It's a trap, basically. But it's a trap in such a way that you can walk on the bottom side of that. Obviously, you don't need to worry about soft locking here. I'm just gonna do something and we'll see how well it works. I need a chain. Okay. So the idea is you hit that first switch. You fall. And then since you need to hit all 4 switches, you have to hit it again. You'll fall back down, choose different holes, and just go up and down here until you hit all 4. Once you hit all 4, then this goes away. Okay. So let's first make my custom switches here. Which, obviously, I don't need to mess with the... Oh, I will need to make a full pair of them. Why can't I do this? Oh. Okay. Okay, so let's see. So there's gonna be 4 switches where each of them has a state. So honestly, I could do it like this. I don't know why I did that way. You're not going to trigger secrets. You're also going to go -4. What you're going to do is do X state 1. So steps, sets X1. It just occurred to me. This could be X state 0, because this is a 0. Yeah. And you are -4. Okay. You're a 2. -5. You're a 3. -6. Okay. So now, quite simply, three, 2, 1, 0. Okay. So the only difference is -4, -8, -7. The only well, no, they just react to it. Well, the only thing I would change if I really wanted to is remove the if step. Because I don't want you accidentally walking over a switch and that sets it off. That's mainly why I'm doing this. There. Okay, so those are my custom those things. And now I quite simply need some ladders that do that. Is this level 8? No, it is not. These are the towers before. Okay, these are the towers before level 8 that get you into level 8. Honestly, I could just copy all these. Triggers tab. Reacts to 0, reacts to 0, reacts to 0. Dang it. Three, 2, 1. So then the only difference is -4, 8, 12, 11, 10. Wait, 10. You were -10. So then -4, -8, 9, 10. Yeah. So from you to there, that's -4, -8, 9, 10. That's somehow 10 as well. Oh, okay. Oh, no. Incorrect. I did this correctly. The only thing that's... Wait, hang on. No, this also needs to be like this. And actually, I'm going to do this just for my own sanity. Okay, so these guys need to have the reacts to. these guys don't have a triggers tab. Okay. So, the idea is we have those there. Those there. So that's 0 and 1. So that's these two. That's this one and this one. I just remember to use. I need to remember to use these for when I do the inverted. Perhaps, yeah, if I do a full-scale dungeon with this kind of mechanic, I could see myself doing that. So now these two switches need to be custom. However, you know what's funny? I could actually reuse the state 2 and 3 ones for those, as well as for these two, because they're on different screens. Each screen has X state 0 to whatever. So technically, I could actually just use these here as well. Just instead of these triggering the ladders, these will trigger those. Yeah, 2 and 3. The only difference is -4, -8, 12, 16. Wait, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22. So that gets a -22. Which means you get a -23. There we go. Oh yeah, these are mini stone tower temples, as you could call them. Okay. So those screens should work. And since it's actually in the middle of the dungeon, I can actually do the carryover now. Oh god. I could technically carry over all of them. That really wouldn't hurt. But realistically, I don't need to do that. The only carryover is just 0, 1, 2, 3. And this is going to 122. I don't know what screen I'm on. Or E. Okay. Wait, I'm being dumb. There is no carryover because this is the inverted one. These switches aren't real switches. This screen will have the carryover to this screen. So 4D. Oh, I forgot. You can actually click and drag. Oh, I thought you could click and drag. Huh. 122. Oh, X4D. Okay. Brilliant. That'll carry all of that. It's technically I could use these too for this. So I could do that and that. That's 1 and 2. And then our 2 you failed ones will go there. Which actually works out well, because then I can reuse these, literally. So this situation's done. Although the one issue with that is these were supposed to be temporary ones. Basically, Link steps on... I mean, at that point, this doesn't even need to be this. It could just be step... Oh, but then it would be secrets, though, which I can't... No, I can do that. Step effects. Ooh. Landmine. I love that. Just you step on it. The first thing I think of course, being a landmine, is you step on, boom. Ouch. Well, unfortunately, that seems to be all step effects is exploding link. So let's do step secrets, temporary. It's funny that I selected step secrets temporary, but I can still make it permanent. Oh, it just makes it permanent. Oh, that's actually cool. I like that. Okay, so I don't actually need both of these. Put that guy there. Actually, no. I want to keep it separate because it's kind of a separate functionality. There. Okay. Brilliant. Oddly enough, with all these combos, these new combos I need to set up, this might be the fastest setup yet. Okay, so then I do you there, you there. All right, so let's test. I mean, I can't really test what I've done because these switches aren't hittable right now. There's a lot of moving parts to this, and I just wish I could test it. I'm also gonna need 4 more. I'm gonna need 3 more of these, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 of these. That I can literally... I think these are hidden, right? Yeah, only visible in editors. So that can be there. So that's going to take me to 46 minus 8 is 38. So I need to edit this and make this 38. Okay. Because then this one's going to be here. And this is going to take you to here. 94, which is 86. And then this last one, which goes on this screen. Let's just plop you there. It does not matter where it goes on the screen, just as long as it's on screen. That's the top, which means it's the bottom, which means we're talking 110, 102. So this guy gets a 102. Flip the place. Yeah, it's flipping the place, you know? Okay, unfortunately, I can't test any of this until I actually have a place to flip. So we're gonna do this the way I've been doing it. Don't really know a better way to do it. Let's get a view. Also, I want inverted. Oh god. All right, well maybe I should also set up the side warp. It goes to 25. I don't remember the D map. It's SEI Galito. And I said 25. 25. Oh no, that sounds right. Yeah. And I might as well set you up too. Oh, you are set up. Okay, well that's convenient. Well, let's make this inverted just for fun. So I can have different music to listen to, the inverted theme. Okay. So we need to flip the place. So I took that, so rotate 180. God dang it. There we go. This is the bottom. So we're inverting without the cane of Pocky, so upside down cheats will make sense here. Chests will make sense here. Sure. So these dungeons I'm doing aren't really... Think of all 3 of these as like a big combined mini dungeon. I I don't at this point in time have plans of a full-scale dungeon with this. However, it is a very cool mechanic, so I definitely would like to. The only problem is I'm kind of stuck lore-wise where I can put it. I wasn't planning on level 8 having this mechanic. At least at this point in time. Obviously, I'm still trying to figure things out as I go. But currently, that's the plan. Also, I just realized this is a nice little pocket of soft lock. Except, well, wait, no, it's not, because you physically can't have that. You can't get stuck there. Okay, so that's fine. You can't fall in a way that you'd actually get stuck there. We need to be very careful when building this because I have very particular combos for a lot of this. I mean, the majority of it's not. I can just kind of sort of beeline a lot of this. It's 4. Wait, that's... Oh, this is 1 too many. Oh, that flip was cool. Oh, yeah, you did see a little bit of it, didn't you? Yeah, I mean, if I was going to do a dungeon like this, I want to do it right. I wasn't just going to have you get... Oh, you hit a switch. Oh, I got warped. No, if I'm... With me doing this, I'm doing it right. You're getting a true Stone Tower Temple experience. Oh, shoot. That'd be that one, and this one would be this one. So, yeah. Naturally... true flipping. I need to, if I make an edit in one, I just, like I said, I need to remember to edit the other one to make it succinct. Also weird that I did that like that. There we go. Missing from the flip was the startled scream of Link as he... I mean, there's... Believe me, there's future enhancements to be had here. You want a terrified, blood-curdling scream as Link realizes he's about to be inverted. Yeah, that fingers are really getting confused there. You know, that can happen. Sound effects are like one of the easiest things to do. As long as I have a sound effect that I can find online, then it's a piece of cake. My hand is so unsteady and it's really annoying me. Doesn't have to be blood curdling. Shoot. Okay, so what combo was this guy? Okay, so that's still just a basic combo. So I still need to have the custom combo. This might actually need to be a script. Because it's relying on X states from multiple screens. Wait a minute. No, it's this one. Wait, huh? Oh, shoot. Did I account for that? I did not. Oh, shoot. What do you guys react to? 2 and 3? Well, shoot. Of course you react to 2 and 3. This is getting annoying. This ordering is going to screw me up so hard. Because it goes 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 0, 1. That's going to screw me up like crazy. You're that one. So that maps to this one. That means that one maps to that one. Correct. Okay. So that means here. With the 2 switches sitting on them. That needs to be flipped. So now this one goes here. And this one goes here. Also, I might as well just finish this since this is just going to be that. Surprised it'd be script heavy. I mean, it's actually not, realistically. This particular tower is just a bit more complicated with how I'm doing it. That's the only reason it's like quote unquote script heavy. It's not really going to be. Okay, wait, that's that one. So that means you're the X state 1. So that means you'd be this switch. Which means you'd be this switch because you're that. Oh, yeah, that inverted that, didn't it? That's yikes. This is the only one that's going to be script heavy. Because it needs to check that all 4 script states are set. Which is not easy. Yeah, it's not that I don't see. Assuming you can read X state in script easily, then the script would be child's play to make then. In that case, yeah, then it would be child's play. It wouldn't even be a hard script. But hopefully that's the case. How many units? It goes up there. Okay. I just kind of place these switches. I don't know if this is where they're going to be. I just kind of placed them. So they're both facing left, which means these both need to be facing right. Okay, so I think this screen... Oh, shoot. How I made 3 of these, I actually need 3 more. Because I need them for the inverted bits. Ugh, jeez. Yeah, these are for the inverted bits. So I'll put flip here. You go on layer 3 right there. So you have to take me to 45 minus 8, which is 37. Oh, nice. It was 38. Alright, well, that's the first one. The other screens aren't even existing yet. Oh, although I do need to switch here. Oh, wait, I double inverted those switches. These actually need to be facing left. Oops. There. Because this is already inverted, so I don't need to invert that. That'd be a double invert. There, so that's that. And now this will be number 2. Let's go on this screen. And this is taking me to screen this. 61 minus 8, that's 50, 53. Okay, so I have 2 of the 3 switches done. So this was the top 2 screens, so now we're doing these 2. And then lo and behold, the last screen is a piece of cake because it's literally a bowl. It's a big bowl, so that'll be easy to design. This tower is going to be the simplest from a player perspective, but the hardest in terms of development. That's basically what this tower is. Of all three of them, this is the like this will be your quickest tower. I would be shocked if it's not. But it's complicated as all get out. I'm doing everything on layer 3, aren't I? Oh shoot, the ladder gaps. I didn't put those down yet. We're not actually doing anything with secrets, believe it or not. So that adds complexity here. What? God dang it, those are all in layer 3. Okay, so on this screen... that matches these. Dang it. Hitting these two keys too many times. So this is the top. It'll end up being the bottoms here. And then the bottoms will be the tops here. And then we're in the middle screen here. So this is actually stupid easy to do. I just do that. Oh, wait a minute. No, it flips. So obviously it would be this. There we go. So this goes up to 3 away. Wait, I'm making these screens. Okay, so right goes left and left goes right. And then let's get these platforms built. So from there goes up 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I think I just went up too high, right? Oh, wait, way too high. Yeah, I'm like, why is that so high? Yeah, because I went way too high. Yeah. Now I need these guys. Let me do... that's fine for now. This is exhausting. Okay, so the leftmost switch here. That goes here. Then the other right one, then that goes here. And then the left one, which means the last one's here. And then the connecting ones are already there. Okay. It's 2 away from the top. Yeah. I mean, it really more depends on specifically what it is I'm creating. If it's something that, like, if I do eventually want a dungeon that's just like, I still want more traditional dungeons, like just a typical dungeon, like, how do I describe it? Something that, I don't know. Because, like, I still like the more traditional dungeons. I don't need every dungeon to have a super fancy, extravagant mechanic. Which is why I was kind of like on the fence for how level 8's going to go, because originally that's how I wanted level 8 to go. But then as I started doing these towers, I was realizing, oh man, okay, these are getting really fancy and complicated. I don't want people to go through these towers expecting, oh my god, level 8's going to be amazing. It's going to be a full-scale stone tower temple. And then it's not. And then it's like a traditional dungeon. That was my original plan, and that's originally what I was going to do. So I don't know how that's going to play out. I like how this screen is just the plain old easiest thing to do. So, yeah, I mean, that's what I want. I do want level 8 to be more traditional. Like I'm thinking, wait, so that switch is facing right, which means it needs to face left. Like, hang on. It's to face left and it's upside down. Okay. Like, kind of like Magus Tower, IOR. It's a typical dungeon. You just navigate through multiple floors, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's kind of where my head's at. That's where I want it to go. Oh, wait, this is the opening wipe. No. Yeah, it is that. And that goes there. That's what I did here, right? Maru Tower. This one gets a little finicky because this one has to be 95. Oh. Shoot. Yeah, space 95. Inverted, and it's jank. It needs to be that screen. It's actually really dumb. Okay. No idea if this dungeon works at all. I still need to do this last warp here. This should drop you, right? Oops. Only one is necessary. 101. Alright. I think we're good. Weakness of level 9, so laying back. I mean, level 9 will... I don't know what I'm doing for level 9. It's going to be... Level 9 is going to be a really big scripted section, I will say that. There's going to be a huge story thing there. I need to use the restroom. I'll be back in a minute. Anyway, level 9. Level 9 is going to be interesting. I don't really know entirely what I'm doing for that, but I have some big plans for it. Very story heavy, but yeah. And let's just say how level 9 goes will be, or to some degree, level 9 is going to be impacted by however many side quests you've done thus far. So, okay, so let's start with left. Okay, yep, nothing happened. So, I think it's because I didn't do any of the state carryovers. So let's just go through this carefully. Hang on. Is this the right thing? Yeah, that is correct. Oh. No? X state 1. So that's X state 1. -8. 4, 8. Oh. -22. Yeah. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, so this needs to go back. These don't go to the right thing. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So this needs -24. And then, of course, then this will be just -25. Okay. I still don't know why the state didn't change, though. We're starting on this side. Because hitting this switch isn't supposed to add ladders. It's supposed to just get rid of this block. Which it just occurred to me. What's the point? Isn't that what I was saying they would do? Luckily it's in the middle, so I could just go left and right here. I don't need to, like, figure out what screen is which. That's just normal. That's that one. So it's do. Okay. But then do. Ah, okay. So I never actually placed them. So this is 2 and 3. That's these two. So these need to be these. Did it take to make the flip script work? Minutes. It helped that Emily basically wrote the math for that. She wrote that script. I made minor modifications, like I added... Her script basically just did the flipping. I added the logic for, like, the little effects of, like, the rumbling. I added the math for where Link's position would be when he flips. Because before, it just did a warp. It just did a standard warp. And it would use, like, a tile warp, like stairs would. So that looked a little weird. Because where Link's standing is dynamic. When you hit the switch, I can't just put you at a predestined position. It needs to be where Link hit it. So I added some math that determined that, which was super basic. Yeah, that the heavy lifting was done by Emily. Okay, so this needs to be over here. So this is why nothing's working. It's because nothing's set up right. Okay. So. Oh, okay. So you do the carryover. So let's just look here. What all needs to be carried over? Nothing here. So this needs to carry over to 3D. What states? Okay. Right. Correct. Yes. Okay. So then this screen already carries over those 4 states. Then we're good. Now we need to look at these. These are temp secrets. So that should just be using... Oh. That's incorrect. I forgot what this was doing here. Oh, you're the special one I need to figure out. These 2 are just secrets. So it shouldn't be that. These should just be this. Yeah. Well, I didn't really consider that now, did I? I mean, honestly. Ooh, I like that. That looks good. All right, let's give it another shot. Was just the warp. Well, yeah, and that's the problem. Like, if I'm standing here, where do I put Link when he flips? If I'm standing here, where do I put Link when he flips? If I'm standing right on top of it, where do I put Link where he flips? So it's easier to just do math to figure out where Link will be. Which, honestly, the math was really, really simple. Let's take left first. So this should unlock this, and only this. Okay. Well, that's interesting. So I flipped it. I took the leftmost path, and it's this one that's strange. So that vanished, as it should. Yeah, that did what it should. And it affected... Okay, so actually... that looks strange. So it did the bottom ones. So I think I just did bad math. Oh, I did do bad math, actually. Four. Because this goes to this. It also just occurred to me. I don't need all these. Oops. 5. Not -5, just 5. Did this a little different than how I would normally do. 6. 7. Alright, let's give that another shot. Although, I need to figure out... I need to figure this out. So there is a thing I could do. Oh, that's gonna get real bad. I'd honestly just rather have a script. Ugh. I just thought of ways I could do it in Engine, which scares me because that's gonna get real complicated and real jank. Well, not really jank. I mean, maybe a little jank. It's gonna get real complicated though. Why? Why is that? Okay, you trigger state X state 1. Responds to X state 1. You go up by 5. Oh, I did math wrong. That's 4. That's 3. That's 2. That's 1. Alright. that switch there being visible is one other strange thing, which the reason why I didn't just change that is because I think I'm reusing that one, so I can't just change it in that one place and expect it to do what I want. I mean, it will, but it'll also affect other things. I mean, yeah, that looks a little strange, so I might just need to do something about that. So I'm stuck right here until you hit the switch. Are my switches correct? My switches are inverted. Are they all inverted? So that's going to be facing right. And it's facing left. Yeah, my switches are all inverted on this map. Which I anticipate they all are. So I'm just going to make that assumption that they all are. Not that that's hard to figure out. There. Okay, so let's do number 2. So that did that. Lovely, lovely. Huzzah. So this has a lot of flipping. Gotta really show off my my mechanic, don't I? Wee. Gotta try to... Nice. Okay, so far so good. Everything looks real good. I haven't even been paying attention to my... Well, I didn't fix the switches yet. So at that... We fall... Wait, hang on. Okay, state's not carrying over. Huh. I need to double check my state carryover, because that's not right. So this is an exercise in not forgetting, in like realizing which way it's flipping, or you know what I mean, because you got to remember which way you need to go and which way you haven't gone. Yeah. So let's just imagine this got tripped. Ah, soft lock. Well, that's nice. Anyway, we have screen state carryover issues here. Yeah, these were not carrying over because in the inverted... Oh no, in here it's fine. Yeah, it's in the other one that's not. Yeah, because here they're still untripped. Which is strange, because I thought I did that. 4D. 4D. Carryover states. Why? What in the world? Why are you not doing it? Like, this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Why is it not carrying over? $122 4D. Oh God. 112. Good Lord. Yeah, you know, if you just click the wrong map, it's gonna be carrying those states over to wherever map 122 is. I don't know what map 122 is. All right, well, lo and behold, it all works now. Okay, so we have two issues. I need to figure out how to get this to work. Let's look at some docs. Okay, combo trigger. Well, let's actually worry about that later. That's a mechanical thing I need to fix. Let's figure out what's going on here, because you fall in and it's an insta soft lock. So we need to fix that. First things first, you know what I think would be cool is if we got a shutter. No, I don't know why I would think we would need a shutter. Oops. This is more just I need to figure out what I want the screen to be. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work. I wanted you to... No. How do I... Because like you hit the switch, you start falling. You have to hit a switch in midair. I think that'll work fine. But with the way I've rigged this up, it's actually impossible for you to do it. Okay, I need to think for a moment because this is a lot of flipping. So you enter the screen, you enter this screen, not the other one. I could put this over here, which in that case, then I don't even need that. Then you'll transition. Oh wait, there already is one in that corner? What? Oh, alright. I just got an idea. Well, the problem is that it's too high. Okay. I probably could spread them out too. I think that looks better. Let's see if I could. Well, let's just test this. Alright, so you fall in. I mean, technically I can remove that switch. Uh-oh. Well, I wasn't ready, but sure. Oh god. Well. Apparently that's what happens. Also, this does not appear to be working. Alright, well. Well, now let's figure out why this isn't working. Hooray. Interesting. It certainly seems to work. Alright, so the inverted one does not work. I believe all I did was I did something like this. So let's see. You flip it, it faces right, which means it's going to face left when it gets up here. Wait, why did that... Oh, I think I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. I actually think I am going to remove that one, because I think this will look really cool without it. Because you fall in and you just present it with this. Oh, what? Wait, this just straight up doesn't work. What the heck? These are supposed to make you slide down. Unless I didn't actually... No, I did make those. Oh, wait. I made them and I didn't place them. Yep. Okay. I'm really curious why this isn't... Oh, God. Alright, well, falling apparently is not really possible. Why does that just not work? I'm so confused. Activate screen secrets. So I don't know why that's happening. I also don't know about that switch. That switch isn't really doing much. At this point, it's more aesthetic. I'm just not going to press anything. Let's see what happens. Nice. Why aren't you working? Also, it just occurred to me, you would keep falling. Oh god, that'd be your punishment, having to go all the way down. But here's what I'm thinking I might do then. I'll be nice. Because then you could hit this switch and then just try again with the puzzle. I don't know why it's not working. This is just a normal step secrets. There's nothing fantastical about it. Because ideally, I shouldn't be able to fight the thing. Yep, you go down. Why aren't... Okay, this is actually really pissing me off. Why is that not working? I swear to God, I have... I don't want to have to do a switch remote script. I need a screen that has secrets. Okay. B1. This seems to be east. Like, is there something weird with the combo? Is there something weird with the map? Whoops. Okay, so it just straight up is not working. I don't understand why, though. No triggers. I mean, I can do an FFC, I just don't want to have to. Set to the switch's ID 0 if secret is temporary. Okay. Yes. No, I refuse to do it this way. Why is this not working? Oh, you like the music? Well, and better yet, when you go up to the other floor, you get the 8-bit version of the song. I don't get it. Why is that not working? I mean, I guess I'm being kind of dumb because I don't need to do it this way. I'm pretty sure I could do this with triggers. And actually, better yet, then I can make this be 1 or whatever. Go to an invisible combo, then that's not even an issue. Will be permanent unless this is ticked. Okay. So where is this? Unless temporary secrets screen data flag is checked. I think I actually know what that's referring to. I think I know what it's referring to. That's referring screen data flag. There's one in here, temporary secrets, yes. Secrets triggered on the screen will reset when leaving the screen. Okay, so let's see what this does now. Yeah, I definitely wanted a messenger presence in my quest because the messenger has some amazing music. So it's my way of getting it. It's so weird going from that music to this music. It's such different music. Oh god. We have soft locked. Ooh. That is clean. Oh, that is so clean. Now what happens when you flip? That was super clean. I like that. I mean, that looks jank, but it actually does what I want it to do. So, it's fine. Now we need to figure out how the heck are we going to get this thing to... I have a thought. Because each of these are their own combo, which is what this whole thing is based on. It's getting all these triggered into a ladder. So I can add a second one. I need to think this through. Because when all the ladders are done, then it activates that. If they all contribute, if all 4 of these contribute to a trigger group, I don't know if that is shared between screens. That's only per screen. I would need a global or level state. That's the problem. I wouldn't do global. Level state is all I would do. And then I would also need to be mindful that this is technically under level 8. If I do level state stuff in level 8, I need to be mindful that this affects that and that affects this. So I might do like a level state 31. Yeah, so that anything I do in actual level 8 would likely be like level state 0, 1, 2, 3, whatever. So then that wouldn't matter. This combo is triggered when level state is toggled. Oh god. Okay, no, I could definitely do this without How do you do that with multiple level states, though? There's also these X doors. This is apparent. Emily has been dying for me to play with these because this could completely replace my shutter script. But that's a thing for another day. Because, like, I would need a combination of trigger group, which I've done countless times on one screen. That's easy. But I need to combine that with level state. Like, oh, okay. All right, I have a thought in my head for how I can make that work. Is there a nicer way to do it? If I want a nicer way to do it. These are conditions. They won't trigger the combo on their own, but they must apply for other triggers to work. No, I don't want to have to do this. But I can do this. So basically... Oh, but they're not all on the same screen, though. That's the other issue. Because what I was going to do is I was going to say... They all contribute, assuming that they're all on one screen, which they're not. They're split between two, which makes it even worse. Actually, I think this is still doable. I have a combo on each of these, so basically these would contribute, like these two... Yeah, these two would contribute to a group, these two would contribute to a group. So I'd have a combo on this screen and this screen that when that trigger group is less, once it's 0, meaning they've all been triggered, then each of those would trigger a level state. Oh god, is there a nicer way to do that? If I could do that with script, shoot, I'll do that. X state. Greater than 1 X state. The X state that's rated 2. That doesn't help. Oh, I hate myself. There's a really easy way to script this, and this does classify as jank. And quite simply, I'm gonna check these combo positions with scripts, and if they apply, trigger secrets on the screen. And then of course, with that being said, oh, hey, I already do carryover. Okay. Done. Okay. So that'll just work. Of course, I'll need to actually put like 16 here as well, since that's gonna vanish. Okay, so this is super jank. So basically, let's call this super jank. No, trigger secrets. No, let's just call this Marauders Tower Stairs done. I need to find an example of where I do this. So filter it down. Because I do this a lot, I just don't remember how to do that. Set screen D if secrets in other room. So we get a map. I want one with like a combo D. Here we go. Necromancer scene. Okay. So we get a map. I check the combo at a position. Oh, yeah, I think this is sufficient. So map data 1, map data 2. They are on layer load temp screen. Oh, here we go. What is this? This looks map data combo D combo at well, no, I think this actually works. Yeah, so then I would do Position 33, 113, 33 and 113. Okay. So basically I would do if I'm not leaving that at 0, by the way. I'm just putting that there because I want to get this out. So basically we're doing super jank. Because then I could duplicate this. And then this just turns into 2, 2. And it won't equal 0. It'll quite simply 10, 6, 6, 8. So if it equals that, if they all equal that, then screen state st secret equals true. Oh, and also I think technically I should do screen trigger the secrets and then set the state as set. So this script will theoretically do exactly what I want it to do. I don't know why I say that. That goes without saying. Ideally, if I do something, I'm expecting it to actually do what I anticipated doing. Rudder, tower, stairs, done. Okay, so basically on this screen, edit. We're going to actually give you my proper FFC. Flag draw over. That's fine. Marauder stairs done. Okay. So it'll trigger secrets when all 4 of those, or when this combo, this combo, this combo, and this combo equal stair combo. Obviously, I don't need to check the other stairs because there's 2 stairs per screen because that's not relevant. I just need to know if anything was triggered. Okay. All right. That's interesting. Oh, I didn't fix those, yeah. Uh-oh. Huh? Why? Oh, shoot, I'm being dumb. I'm doing the wrong thing. Like, I'm not doing this quite right. I need to do it where I get load. Really? This is what I want. Load map data. So load map. Well, actually, you know what's funny? Wait, will that work? Wait, yeah, because this one actually works. So actually, there. Because that is the current screen. And then this one needs to be, so it's a map and screen. So quite simply, 112.4e. All right, let's see if that worked. Well, the syntax was correct. That's a good sign. Also, I didn't do What? Oh, Oot secret. For level 8 property, you should do the epic. I thought we were doing pirates. I was gonna do the pirates thing. Pirates Fortress. Because we thought that would work out really well. Yeah, that was the issue. Now it should work. Huh. So the load temp screen is just going to load this current screen, layer 1. Screw you. Layer 1. Okay, it's fine. These are also on layer 1. Map data 1 loads the screen 112 4E. Combo D at 33 and 113. If they both equal that, nothing happened. Interesting. It never fell in. God dang it. I'm gonna trace what combo is at that position. And specifically, I'm tracing what's at... Yeah, okay, 9363. So it's tracing this one. 9363. Oh god, it's doing it at layer 0. Can I do this? No. Shoot. It's loading layer 0. Hang on. Can I just do map data 1 lack of better names. I don't know how to get around this. Well, you know what? Let's just assume that we're all good. I want to test this. Oh, that doesn't work. Shoot. You slide before you can actually, like... Oh! Oh! Oh, this is possible. Oh yeah, it's possible, yeah. Go figure. Although it occurs to me that these stairs don't actually even... So there's problems here. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah. I don't really know. Because, like, loading temp screen, I can get that screen at 1. I would need to do load temp screen for a different screen. And it's always pulled off of game, so... I don't know if I have an example of how you do that from a separate map. Yeah, because it's all just straight off game. So I don't know how... Wait, no, I've done this before. Level 4 did this kind of mechanic. Open the gates. Oh, but I had I had one of these on each screen. Oh. Well, this gets annoying, but I know how I can do this. This sucks. Yeah, this sucks. I know how to do it, though. It actually gets quite a bit simple, honestly. So I have this script. I have this FFC on both screens. And I do... that. And instead of this trigger secrets bit, Actually, I could do this. Set screen D. Trying to see, what do I normally do for value? True, true, true. Okay. So screen D. It's gonna be a parameter. I need 2 of these. There's probably a better way to do it. I'm just not being very creative right now. So we get the let map data if they're both set. If screen D isn't set, so if you set it already, you don't need to go in because you've already triggered it. Otherwise, do all that. Because now what I could do here is and I don't even need to set a screen D, honestly. I could just check if these are set and get screen D, and then I have another one that is, I think, map and screen. So 112 OX4E. Let's just see what happens. I hate doing this way. This is so jank. At this point, I would do a DMAP script just to be less jank. And honestly, screen D here doesn't even need to be a parameter. I can literally just have it be 0. Actually, I need to make sure I have the right screen D function. Oh, it's DMAP screen register. DMAP screen register. This would be 0. DMAP, this is the inverted, so that'd be 95. Oh god, now we have offsets. Alright, well, let's just see if this works. Because DMAP offsets are a thing that are very annoying. Wait a minute. No, this isn't the inverted. Wait, it is inverted. No, it's not inverted. Why is this music playing? Wait, something's not right. Because this is inverted. The raw music was playing. It's a frickin' offset. Because it's that screen. This screen. So what is that? It's 55. That'd be OX55. Wait, 4E. Wait, why did I even say 4E? No, it's 5E. No, that's not true. It would be 4E. It would be this one. But with the D-map offset, that'd be 45. So instead of an E, it would be a 5. So this should have worked. So that must mean I do need the offset. Which makes sense. I'm not at all surprised that I need the offset. That's the fun with D-maps. You have stupid offsets. I understand why they exist. They're just annoying when trying to program. Alright, well. Let's see. So did that just not do the thing? Oh. You see, there's a problem here. I didn't even do the FFCs. So of course nothing would act. Never seen her do that. Alright. Alright, so it still didn't work. So it's set to screen D. Oh, I'm stupid. This needs to be in a loop. It's only running for 1 frame and then stopping. I think both of these are plagued by that. Yeah, it would just check this once, literally the first frame you enter, and then it's like, oh, you didn't do anything, and then script ends. So you need to loop. Emily would enjoy me being a bit more efficient. Actually, I don't need to do any of that. Until that screen D is set, do this, otherwise then it just breaks out. So then same here. Until... So basically until this condition passes, do this. Oh wait, well that's wrong. There. So until this is set, which relies on this, wait, and then once that condition's satisfied, meaning everything's triggered, then it'll trigger secrets and do the things. God freaking dang it. What is wrong with this now? Like, I don't understand what's wrong with this. 1 in secrets. Now, I actually do need to be done, unfortunately. While that isn't set. If that, then that. So then once they're set, it sets the screen. And then here. This doesn't need to take that anymore. So while this returns false, so that basically once this is this, and the screen D that this screen's on is set, I don't know. Unfortunately, I need to be done for the evening. But basically, there's something small wrong with the script. I bet you anything. There's no reason it shouldn't be working. So then once that works, I'll just need to figure out how to get the screen to work well. Because the thing is, if you're going to fall down here, then the ladders make no sense. So I'll need to figure something out with that. I'm not really too concerned about it. This whole idea doesn't really work anyway, because I thought the second you hit this, it would start the animation, but I think it waits like a full second. So you continue to fall still, and so there's a situation where you can hit the switch but then fall out of the screen, and then it's like, well. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. I don't even feel like I made a lot of progress, but I mean, given these mechanics, I guess I would say I did. Once these towers are done, I'm working on. Once these towers are done, then it's level 8. Because it's triggering these 3 towers that opens level 8, so you literally go into level 8 next. And I'll need to figure out what level 8's going to be, if there's going to be any mechanics and whatnot. But yeah, so thanks for hopping on, Soma, and everyone else that was on. I do try to do these streams at least every so often, so that it's also like a progress report for everyone who's following the project. You can see that progress is still being made. If you choose to be spoiled, because there's honestly going to be a long time before this quest is released, you get to see what's going on. Yeah, so at least you get to see that instead of just me telling you on purezc in the posts that, yeah, I'm still working on this, you can actually see the progress here and how there's always new stuff being added. And there will continue to be new stuff added for quite some time. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next stream or whatever video, whatever. Have a good night.